Hey Precious Squad, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another vlog. I hope you guys are good and you're washing your hands and staying safe and staying home. As you can see by the title of this video, we are preparing lamb stew. No recipe, just from the top of the head. And of course, we start by washing our hands. I probably do this more than 20 seconds. Let's get to the ingredients. I have my lamb. I have my mushrooms, carrots, potatoes, and my seasonings. I've got bay leaves, I've got Italian herbs, barbecue spice, beef stock, my utensils, onion, and garlic. So now I start chopping the onion. I have half an onion because we ran out of onion basically. So that's why I have half an onion. You just chop it in whatever way you want it. I didn't make it fine, I just diced it basically. That's what I did. And then I take my garlic. Guys, garlic, I use garlic for probably everything. It just makes the food smell and taste so great. I then take my lamb and put it in a casserole dish, not casserole, cast iron dish. Add my onion and garlic, and then I add water. This is just so that it can boil. And remember, low heat is the trick to cook lamb so that it does not harden and it's soft. So I also put a cube of the beef stock so that it boils with it. Don't completely cover, guys, okay? So yeah, I then take my potatoes. I peel them first with my peeler, I guess, and then I put everything obviously in a paper towel just so that it's not a mess. I go up and rinse my potatoes. I also take my carrots. I slice them as well, and I know you're wondering why I keep the potatoes in the bowl with water. I don't know, I think just so that they don't, I don't know what's the term they use, but yeah, I just keep them in there. Put the trash aside. I go rinse my utensils and then take my knife as well and then start cutting my potatoes. So what I do with the potatoes, I just went to go rinse the carrots and change the water for my potatoes. What I do with the potatoes, I cut them into cubes. Guys, be careful, I actually cut myself while I was doing this. And was it this or with the carrots? I think it was with the potatoes, yeah. So I just dice them and just make them in cubes because at the end of the day, it's a stew. There's a plaster right there. I've got a bandage, guys. I got a boo-boo. I go rinse my chopping board so that I can start slicing my carrots. So you can either, this is just whatever you prefer, whatever way you prefer. You can slice, you can dice, anything just goes with preference, honestly. Once you're done, just put them in a bowl. I take my chopping board and knife, I go rinse again, just so that as much as everything's gonna be in the same pot, but food contamination. Who rinses their mushroom, guys? Like, if you rinse your mushrooms, please comment down below and let me know. You're not supposed to do it apparently, but like, I just always do it because I feel like they have soil and they're just not clean. So I just like literally rinse them and then I pat them with the paper towel. And then at this point, I am slicing them. Be careful again, guys. I slice them into thick slices. Now I clean up, clean as you go, guys. This is a technique I've learned and it works for me. Now we go back to our pot because it's been boiling. Just stir and check if the meat is nice and tender. I doubt, but then this is why I had added more water just so that it boils. A few minutes later, I think this was 30 or no, it was probably an hour later, I went back and it was now nice and tender, but not to a point where I wanted it to be. So then I added my vegetables, which were my carrots and my potatoes. At the same time, I added my steak and chops seasoning. This will also just cook together. And because the vegetables also have to be well cooked, so that's why I added them only now. So leave it till it's tender, guys, like an hour. And then I also take bay leaves. I think I only put 2 or 3 of the bay leaves. 3. I put 3 of the bay leaves, and then I'll come back again. Occasionally check your pot, because now this is the time when you're gonna put in mushrooms, because now the lamb is now soft, and oh guys, it looked really nice and soft. My vegetables, my carrots and potatoes were getting soft as well. And now I added some beef powder stock just to make it thicker, but it just didn't work. And just also add some seasoning as well. So what I did on the side, I prepared a paste with cake flour and just a little bit of water. Do a paste, guys. It shouldn't be watery. Just do a paste, because at the end of the day, you don't want your stew to be very thick, but you also don't want it to be watery, because it's a stew at the end of the day. I then add a few spoons of the paste to the pot, and then stir just to make sure of the consistency. It's just to make sure which the consistency is what I want. I also did check if my vegetables were cooking, and my carrots and potatoes were nicely done, as well as my mushrooms. So the consistency was still watery. So then I added the rest of the paste in the pot and continued to stir basically. This point, it is all done, ready to be eaten. Like, it smelled so nice, guys. The consistency, the texture of the lamb and my vegetables, woo! Proud of myself. At this point, we are ready to indulge in this amazing food. I served this with white rice, and I had a drinky mango, orange and carrot juice from Woolworths. This tasted really nice. The smell, everything was really beautiful. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Do not forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys on my next video. Stay home and stay safe. Mwah. Much love from me to you.